I'm with Ross Hart here, reporting for the Hannibal TV.com, and it's a big weekend here in Waterloo, Iowa. He's down here with Bruce Hart, his brother, Diana Hart, I believe Harry, British Bulldog's son, is also coming. And the big moment this weekend is Owen Hart's being inducted into the George Tragos Thesz Hall of Fame here in Iowa. Do you want to tell us a little bit about how this came to be?
Yeah, they contacted us about 8 months ago and said they wanted to induct Owen, and the first question I asked was why, and they truly recognized Owen's amateur credentials. The fact that he had wrestled all his life. He wrestled in junior high and high school for Ernest Manning, 2 years for the University of Calgary, where he received a scholarship and actually qualified for the Canadian Nationals in 1985, 1986. So on that basis, I thought this was a legitimate award. It wasn't just recognizing Owen for wrestling in the WWE or Stampede Wrestling. It really looked at his amateur background and the fact that he had been a successful and proven amateur and gone through the dungeon, and I think always displayed that, always showed that as a professional wrestler. So that's why I thought this was a very worthwhile award, and Owen certainly deserves it. And I think it's a very prestigious honor, and we're very happy to be here to accept it on his behalf.
Is Owen the only of the brothers that actually competed post high school in amateur wrestling, or did Keith compete too?
Keith did, Bret as well. I did. I wrestled in high school, and I wrestled for the University of Calgary. Owen and I were on the same team actually in 1984. But Keith as well. Keith wrestled for University of Calgary and University of Saskatoon, and was second in the Nationals when he competed. So I think Keith, Owen, and Bret certainly made their marks in amateur and collegiate wrestling the most.
And Owen's widow gave her blessing for this, Martha, and you were telling me earlier she's actually away this weekend in Calgary doing an Owen Hart Foundation event. You want to tell us a little bit about what she's up to?
Well, yeah, I haven't spoken directly with Martha, but I did notify her a month ago about this award. I wanted to let her know, and I explained to her that this is a different type of Hall of Fame than the WWE Hall of Fame, or say the Wrestling Hall of Fame in Wichita Falls, Texas, which might be more fan-based, but this is more for truly amateur wrestlers or those that were legitimate tough guys in the ring, and that's what this Hall of Fame really recognizes. Those amateur UFC wrestlers, or those who were very skilled in martial arts or boxing, and she seemed to respect that. I know she's voiced her disapproval of the WWE Hall of Fame and Owen's possible induction in that, and I respect her opinion for that. But I let her know about this and how unique and distinct it is, and how it truly recognizes Owen for his real amateur background, and she seemed to approve that very much. And fortunately she couldn't be here for this event, but Diana, Keith, and Bruce and I are all here, and I'm glad that Martha has approved it and accepted it, and I think it really recognizes Owen for his true abilities, and he was a great technician in the ring. He was a great high flyer, but first and foremost, he was a great amateur wrestler.
And to close this off, do you have a favorite story about Owen that you could share with us?
Boy, we always have to talk about the ribs with Owen. I'm trying to think of one offhand. One of his best pranks that he did, but he was just great for his sense of humor. He wanted to make wrestling fun, because sometimes it isn't fun. The hard road trips, the injuries in the ring, working often 6-7 times a week, and the long travel, and again just being away from your family. But Owen pulled a lot of pranks and jokes, but really just so people would laugh and enjoy themselves, and see the lighter side of wrestling, and You know, I think that's what everyone loved about Owen, but he also inspired people and wanted them to be their best. You know, he would always compliment you or praise you and let you know something that you're doing really well. You know, whether you're a guy on the bottom of the card or someone in the main events. You know, he always had something positive to say or compliment you about, and just make you feel you're part of a winning team, and that's what I always admired and respected about him.
Well, I'm very happy that he's being inducted, and on behalf of everyone from Great North Wrestling, congratulations on his induction, and we wish you a good weekend here in Iowa.
Thanks so much, Devin. We're really looking forward to it. It's going to be a great weekend. We're looking forward to the high impact wrestling card here, the Impact Wrestling card, I'm sorry. My nephew Harry's going to be wrestling. I know he's dedicating his match to Owen, and the banquet itself and many of the awards, of course, which Owen is receiving, but also Booker T and Dan Severn and so many other very worthy recipients. So it's going to be a great weekend, and we're going to have a great time.
Is Rory Hunter going to be in the Battle Royal?
I think Rory's hung up his tights for the last time, but he'll certainly be there watching and enjoying the show. So.
All right, thank you.
Thanks so much, Devin.